Hi everyone, welcome back to the Chamber of Chess. Today I'm going to show you my game from round 4 from my first ranked tournament. Last time I showed you the game from round 6. And here, if we just evaluate the position from here, we can tell that even though black is an exchange down, and we mean exchange when we say like white has a rook versus black knight or bishop, in this case knight, because both sides have a white square bishop already. So two pawns are compensating the lack of exchange, and also white king in the center doesn't look really safe. There are some threats, well, potential threats by knight and by rook later. So the actually very nice variation would come after a takes b5, which I didn't really consider due to rook takes here, knight d3. Well, obviously, because if I take the rook, he's just gonna take my knight. Knight d3 check, king d4. And here I stopped calculating because after bishop takes here, king d3, well, um, this position that these two pawns are weak and bishop cannot really put up much resistance against the rook. But I completely missed bishop e4 skewer, after which the white cannot even save the rook. I mean, he cannot even trade it for a bishop. He just losing immediately. So the actual variation was, I mean, the actual move was a5. I thought this move was pretty logical because I'm supporting my knight on b4, and this doesn't work because here white is losing without two pawns. But a5 is losing on the spot because after rook c3, rook a7, because I don't want to let him on c7, and still he gets there, and there is no, let's say, knight a2 because of the check. And now the king that was actually weak on e5 becomes very strong on d6 because he's dominating and he supports the rook on c7, which in its turn is going to crush all my pawns right here. So rook c1 is also a possibility, but rook c3 was more accurate. Rook a7, and again, rook a3 was winning here. In fact, white played bishop c4, and after rook c7, it's a pin, and now white is losing again. Rook ac3, it's too late now, rook c5. In fact, bishop takes c4, rook takes c4, knight d3 was more precise because, I mean, after king d4, again, I didn't know what to do because obviously I cannot take the rook, check here, and I'm left without a rook at all. So I didn't know, I mean, what option I have, but rook d7 check was actually very strong here, and now I take the rook. And again, there is nothing he can do to even trade the rook for my knight. So that was the variation, rook c5, and now I'm threatening a discover check. I took here, knight d3. Check. I mean, here in this variation, king has nowhere to go, gets under check, which is actually a fork. King g3, and now white is losing without two pawns, which is pretty easy for black to play. That's it, and that's the way game ended. After it, I collected, I mean, by winning this game, I collected 4 out of 4, and I won the rest 3 games, 7 out of 7, and got my first rank. And I'll be happy to share more games with you from my other tournaments, both international and national. See you soon.